Well, ladies and gentlemen, charges seem imminent. They may be imminent. The wording that was used was, quote, decisions are imminent on charges against Trump out of the special grand jury investigation that was done in Georgia, looking into his attempts to overturn the 2020 election there. As y'all know, the notorious phone call where he's asking Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger to find 11,000 something votes and steal the election, effectively, steal the election for Trump. And now the grand jury investigation that's been going on, lots of testimonies, lots of fascinating details coming out of that has concluded. The report is finished and we're just waiting to see about charges. This is big. This is really big. Here from CNN. Decisions are imminent on charges in Trump's effort to overturn 2020 election in Georgia, Fulton County DA says. Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis suggested Tuesday that the special grand jury investigating Donald Trump and his allies' efforts to upend the 2020 election in Georgia has recommended multiple indictments and said that her decision on whether to bring charges is imminent. At a hearing in Atlanta on whether to publicly release the special grand jury report, Willis, a Democrat, said she opposes making it public at the moment, citing her ongoing deliberations on charges. Quote, decisions are imminent, Willis told the judge. We want to make sure that everyone is treated fairly, and we think for future defendants to be treated fairly, it's not appropriate at this time to have this report released. So we'll look at one more bit of reporting on this just to get a sense of what is the process behind the scenes, what's going on, and are we going to see this final report soon? But it seems like at least the district attorney is waiting to make a final decision and then talk about going through the process of releasing this final report to the media so that we will all see it. Hear from NBC News. A Georgia judge said Tuesday that he would not make any rash decisions on whether to release a report by a special grand jury on its investigation into whether then President Donald Trump and his allies unlawfully attempted to interfere with the 2020 election results. Fulton County Superior Court Judge Robert McBurney said he would rule at a later date and reach out with any questions on the points made by the Fulton County District Attorney's Office and news organizations on the grand jury's report, which is expected to include recommendations on possible criminal prosecution. So what's going on is the judge is weighing the calls by the media and the statements, requests by the district attorney, and is going to postpone for now the decision about releasing that report, and then we'll circle back to it. And so it could be soon. And as the district attorney, Fani Willis, said, decisions on charges, I should say, are imminent. Okay, if you forgot, I don't know how you would, but what is kind of the pinnacle of this attempt to overturn the 2020 election in the state of Georgia? It's that notorious phone call. So let's remind ourselves of the bonkers and possible criminal nature of this attempt by Trump.
Of that, and was proved conclusively that they were not scanned 3 times. Yeah, Mr. President, we'll send you the link from WSB that does.
I don't care about a link. I don't need it. I have a much better link. There's no way they could find. Then they're incompetent. They're either dishonest or incompetent. Okay, there's only 2 answers: dishonesty or incompetence. There's just no way. Look, there's no way. The ballots are corrupt, and you're going to find that they are, which is totally illegal. It's more illegal for you than it is for them, because you know what they did and you're not reporting it. That's a criminal offense, and you can't let that happen. So look, all I want to do is this: I just want to find 11,780 votes, which is one more than we have, because we won the state. And I watched you this morning, and you said, well, there was no criminality. But I mean, all of this stuff is very dangerous stuff. When you talk about no criminality, I think it's very dangerous. Why wouldn't you want to find the right answer, Brad, instead of keep saying that the numbers are right? So look, can you get together tomorrow? And Brad, we just want the truth. It's simple. And And everyone's going to look very good if the truth comes out. It's okay. It takes a little while, but let the truth come out. The real truth is I won by 400,000 votes, at least.
He won by 400,000 votes. Yeah, sure you did.
So what are we going to do here, folks? I only need 11,000 votes. Fellas, I need 11,000 votes. Give me a break.
So that is history right there. A president, a current president in the White House on the phone with a Secretary of State of a state that he lost in the recent presidential election, saying, I need you to find me 11,780 votes. And then it wasn't the clearest threat in the world, but he's alluding to the fact and trying to threaten the idea of Brad Raffensperger being taken down for criminality for not overturning the election in Georgia. And this extended call, one time I listened to the whole call. It was long, one time. And I remember just the aggravating nature of having to watch someone who is trying to just do their job. Now, I have so many political disagreements with Brad Raffensperger. He, of course, is a Republican. But in that moment, he was just saying time and time again, Trump, we just don't have evidence to do the things that you're saying. We can send you the data. We can send you the proof that we have that it was legitimate and that you actually lost. And then as you saw there, he went, no, I have better links. Don't send me that link. I have links from, TrumpisTheRealPresident.com. So why would I need your actual data? Data schmata.